Welcome back, third grade friends. This is Dr. Davis. Are you ready for a new unit? I hope you are. Today we will begin learning about the human body, system, and senses. Now, if you've been around with us here in Guilford County Schools, you may have learned in kindergarten about my five senses. You may have also learned about the human body in first grade and the systems. And then in second grade, you may have learned some things about building blocks and nutrition. Well, now that you're in third grade, you're going to learn even more about the human body. So today, for our lesson 1, I want you to be thinking about some things and listening very carefully to the read aloud so you can hear a little bit about the skeletal, muscular, nervous, digestive, circulatory, respiratory, and excretory systems. I also want you listening carefully to find out about the building blocks of the human body. Who remembers who this is? Oh, I see some friends who also remember who that is. Let's begin. Hello, everybody. I'm Ricardo. I'm in the 4th grade, and I am fascinated by the human body and its complex, interconnected systems. I hope to continue to learn about the human body in great detail and become a doctor someday. Dr. Wellbody is a friend of mine. Who remembers Dr. Wellbody? She's the rhyming pediatrician whom some of you may have met when you were in 1st grade. Dr. Wellbody taught you about your body using several rhymes like this one. Everybody has a body, and I have one too. It is grand to understand things our bodies do. Dr. Wellbody just happens to be my very own pediatrician. She's also one of my teachers. Not the kind of teacher you find in a school, but because she's taught me so much about my body. She has asked me to come to share a little about what I've learned with you. Thanks for welcoming me. I can't wait. Our bodies are often compared with machines. That comparison may seem a little strange to you at first because machines are non-living objects and our bodies are very much alive. But think about it. Machines are made up of networks. Human body systems include lots of different parts working together to perform very special jobs. Dr. Wellbody says that our bodies are the most marvelous machines on earth, and I think you will agree with her once we review how our bodies work. Just as Dr. Wellbody loves rhymes, I love riddles. So expect to hear a lot of riddles from me. Let's begin our lesson with one now. Listen carefully. I am as strong as a tree trunk, but with a little help from other human body systems, I can bend in many directions. I give your body its shape. What am I? It is your skeleton. Does anyone know which system of the body includes your skeleton? Your skeletal system, the bony system that supports you and protects important organs inside your body. The skeletal system is only one of many systems working together in your body. Now I'm going to ask you some more riddles. See if you can match the riddle to the right body system. Ready? Let's go. I'm the system that makes your bones move. I also help you to blink and swallow. What system am I? I am the muscular system, which is made up of muscles. Muscles are the motors of the human machine, and they keep your body moving in lots of different ways. Some are attached to your bones to help you run and throw a ball. Others line the walls of your stomach inside, squeezing it in and then relaxing it to help you digest your food. Small muscles in your face help you smile. Your strongest and most important muscle is your heart, working nonstop, pumping blood through your body day and night. Okay, here's the next riddle. Without me, you would not be able to feel, see, or hear. I control your senses by sending messages to my command center, the brain. What system am I? The nervous system. The nervous system is your body's communicator. It tells your body what to do. Nerves run throughout the body. See, here's your brain, and you've got nerves running all over your body. The nerves run throughout your body from head to toe like a giant road system. Nerve sends messages up and down your spine. Remember, that's your spinal cord, to your brain. The nervous system controls your muscles, telling them how to move. It also helps all your other systems do their jobs. All right, here is your next riddle. I work like a food processing machine. You put food in your mouth, and I churn it up for the rest of your body to use as fuel. What system am I? I am the digestive system. The digestive system helps you digest or break down your food. Your food goes in your mouth and down to your stomach. It splits your food into nutrients, giving your body energy to live and grow. Your food enters your mouth and travels down a long tube called the esophagus, all the way down to the stomach and the intestines. It takes food nearly 2 days to pass all the way through your body. Okay, ready for another riddle? Listen up. I work like a water filter, getting rid of harmful substances in the liquid that passes through the body. I excrete them or push them out of the body. What system am I? I am the excretory system. The excretory system excretes or gets rid of liquids such as sweat and urine that might be harmful to the body. Your skin, the largest organ of the body, excretes sweat through many pores. A pair of organs called kidneys filter harmful substances and extra water from the blood and send them to your bladder. Your bladder looks like a bag holding excess fluid or urine until it is ready to pass out of your body. All right, here's another riddle. I am your body's delivery system. I deliver nutrients and oxygen to all parts of your body. Nutrients and oxygen circulate or are carried throughout the body by blood vessels. The heart acts as my pump. What system am I? I am the circulatory system. The circulatory system is made up of your heart, blood vessels, and blood. Blood enters your heart and is pumped into a large blood vessel. Blood vessels carry blood to every part of your body and loops back again. This circulation of the blood carrying nutrients and oxygen happens all day and all night. Here's the last riddle for now. I carry oxygen to your blood. Without oxygen, you cannot live. I also get rid of the gas carbon dioxide that the body does not need. I help you breathe. What system am I? I am the respiratory system. The respiratory system brings air filled with oxygen into your body. Now, you can live without food for days. It might not feel like it, but you can. But you cannot live more than a few minutes without oxygen. You breathe in air through your nose and your mouth, and you exhale carbon dioxide. Air travels through a tube into your lungs. See here? The tube into your lungs. That organ takes up most of the space in your chest. You see your lungs here? Takes up a lot of space. Your lungs take in the oxygen, and that helps to keep you alive. Wow, everybody, you've identified 7 of the body's systems. Let's see if you can name all 7 with me. Starting here. Skeletal, muscular, nervous, digestive, excretory, circulatory, and respiratory. Now it's time to find out what all of these systems have in common. The systems of the human body are organ systems. Each system is made up of organs, parts of the body with clearly defined functions. For example, your stomach, inside, not what I'm touching on the outside, but inside, your stomach is an organ. Your stomach works closely with other organs, your mouth, your esophagus, your liver, your intestines. These organs are all parts of your digestive system. Each of these organs has a special function to perform as part of your digestive system's overall job, breaking down your body's food. Organs are made up of tissues. Tissues are masses of cells that have specific structure and come together to form an organ. There are many different types of tissues, including muscle tissues, bone tissues, skin tissues, blood tissue, and nerve tissue. Each different type of tissue is made up of different groups of similar cells that do the same job. All body tissues are made up of cells. What exactly are cells? Cells are tiny building blocks, so tiny in fact that no one even knew that they existed until microscopes were invented about 400 years ago. Microscopes magnify cells, making them big enough to see and to study. Your body contains trillions of cells, not millions, not billions, but trillions. Cells come in all shapes and sizes, depending upon the jobs they must perform. For example, red blood cells look like bagels with little dents inside of holes. They travel through your blood carrying important nutrients all over the body. Skin cells grouped together in skin tissue are tightly packed together to form a protective boundary between you and your environment. Your skin is your largest organ. Nerve cells are grouped together in nerve tissue and often have long extensions that send and receive messages quickly. Muscle cells grouped together in muscle tissue look very different too. They are long and lean, helping the body move as they stretch and shorten. Each body system is made up of different types of cells. There are over 200 different types of cells in your body. Everything you do, from breathing to eating to running and sleeping, requires lots of working cells. They are truly the building blocks of your body. Without cells, there would be no body tissue, no body organs, and no body systems. In fact, all living things have cells. There would be no living things on Earth if it weren't for cells. Cells are alive, and living things do not last forever. Some cells live for only a few days. Others live for years. Some cells become damaged when you get hurt. Others wear out over time. But inside your body's tissue, cells are constantly multiplying and dividing. One cell becomes 2 cells. 2 cells become 4 cells. 4 cells become 8 cells, and so forth. As cells die, the dead cells are replaced with new cells on a daily basis. Isn't the life cycle of cells amazing? Well, everybody, we're out of time. Today you heard a little about a lot of our body systems. Next time, I'll be back to give you a peek inside your body. I'm looking forward to discussing the human body systems with you. See you next time. Okay, friends, so now for our comprehension questions. So I'm going to read the questions, and then we will go back and answer these questions. Each of these questions is related to something that you've heard in the Read Aloud. The first question is, what are organs? I want you to think about what we read and what we learned about organs. What are some examples of organs? And we talked about lots of examples. Think about some of those organs. What are the building blocks of the body? Why are human bodies compared to complex machines? Giving you a moment to get those answers in your head. Okay, now let's look at the answers. What are organs? Organs are parts of the body that have specific functions and that form systems. Remember, we have to have those organs because the organs work together to form the body system. No matter if it's the muscular system or the digestive system, they work together. What are some examples? These are only a few examples. Some examples of organs include your heart, your lungs, your stomach, your brain. You might even think about your liver or your kidneys. And remember, what's your largest organ? Your skin. What are the building blocks of the body? And remember, without this particular thing, there would be no living things on earth. Cells are the building blocks of the body. Why are human bodies compared to complex machines? Why do we compare our body to a complex machine? The human body, like a complex machine, is composed of several different systems that do specific jobs. So it takes all of these systems to make your body work. And if there's one system that's not working, it affects how your body functions overall. Great job. And now it's time for a brain break. So since we've been talking about all of these systems, I want you to stand up. One, you're going to use your skeletal system because your body has shape. But I also want you to use your muscular system because we're going to be doing some movements, okay? So I want you to stand up, and first of all, I just want you to, we're gonna do what we call punch it out, okay? So on the count of 3, I want you to march in place, and you're going to punch up in the air. I want you to punch it out. So here we go, marching in place, and punch it out. Punching up, punch, punch, punch. Keep punching. Now, on the count of 3, you're gonna punch it out in front. 1, 2, 3, punch it out. Punch, punch, punch. Keep marching. Using your muscles. On the count of 3, you're going to punch down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and punch down. Punch, punch, punch. And then we're gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and stop. Great job. Now, let's get back to work. All right, so word work. In the Read Aloud, you heard Ricardo say, I'm in 4th grade and I am fascinated by the human body and its complex interconnected systems. Interconnected refers to connections or things that are related to one another. Example, the fish in the ocean are interconnected so that if one type becomes extinct, it has an effect on the other types of fish in the ocean. Can you think of some other things that might be interconnected? Turn and talk to someone who's there with you and give them an example of something that could be interconnected. So what's the word we've been talking about? Interconnected. What part of speech is interconnected? It's an adjective because it describes something. Okay, friends, I am going to say several words that are either synonyms or antonyms of the word interconnected. Remember, synonyms are words that mean close to the same thing, and antonyms are words that are opposite, exactly. I am going to say several words that are either synonyms or antonyms of the word interconnected. If the word I say is a synonym or related to interconnected, I want you to give me thumbs up. If the word that I say is an antonym or the opposite of interconnected, I want you to give me thumbs down. Synonym, thumbs up. Antonym, thumbs down. Okay? Here we go. Related. Is the word related a synonym of interconnected or an antonym? Thumbs up. Yes, it is related, or it is similar to interconnected. Separate. Is the word separate related to interconnected or a synonym of interconnected or an antonym of interconnected? Right. Separate means it is an antonym of interconnected. Linked. Linked. Synonym or antonym? Yes, it is a synonym. Joined. Joined. That too is a synonym. And unrelated. Unrelated is an antonym of interconnected. So friends, that's the end of our lesson for today. Come back next time so that we can learn more about the human body. See you then.